they just simply say Parks 1, Parks 2, Parks 3. So you have an incredible smile and energy. I think that is something that everybody is going to say the same thing. Your energy is there. It's genuine. I thank you for all the mornings that you just stop by and you just say hello. And for me personally, I've been here at CSU for a couple years.
Oh, no, that's something in this air. I mean, all right, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I've been here for a couple years, and I still love what I do here at Chicago State. But you made me stop and take stock in personally, what else would I like to develop for my own self personally outside of just my 9 to 5. And I'm really grateful for that. And it's made me look at some other things, some things creatively that I haven't pursued, because I'm like, oh, it's just work, work, work. And you are a really good balance of work, creativity. I think you're going to do really great things, and I'm just sorry that you're leaving so soon. I'm glad for you and your wife and all the great things that are going to happen for you two together. It's great to see a young couple in love, and just do great, wonderful things. And don't forget us, you know. We might see you on the White House lawn somewhere. Don't act like you don't know us later.
No, because you was like, honestly, like, outside of Lori, you was like one of the first people that, like, you know, introduced themselves to me. You almost got me shot. Because we was in the police meeting, and you have brought me the cookies or the brownie.
Oh, right.
And that's like, you never bring me that.
Right.
And I was like, thank you, these are these gluten-free?
But I have really enjoyed you. I really did enjoy being in your presence and learning from you. And I really hate to see you go. But I know that I'll see you later, so it's not a goodbye. And you really made an impression on me, and it's a lifelong impression. I appreciate it, that you're who you are and that you've shared it with all of us. So I just want to say thank you. And that's it.
Dusty was here for
Pass them down like a church. Right.
I know the Lord, He heard my cry.
He see your cry too.
I just want to say thank you for being a great role model to so many young men around here. That's we really needed that, so I just definitely want to say thank you. And I want to be like you when I get older.
And I always say, be better than me. Don't limit yourself.
You just say that. Man, Parks, it's been real. First time I met you, you was in here cracking jokes. You were walking out cracking jokes. It's been fun. Didn't really just come up here to kick it until you came up here. So it's been a pleasure. Like everybody saying, I'm see you later. Definitely come up to Detroit. We'll kick it. We're gonna come up that deep.
I believe y'all.
We're gonna come up that deep. It's been real.
I'm not gonna go too deep with it, but boss, and you always gonna be boss for the record. So just get that out your way. Every day I used to come up here, Mr. Parks say, "Nah, I'm not your boss. I'm working with you. You're not working for me." I said, "Nah, but you're my boss." But I will tell you this: you were a great boss, and those are hard to come by. I've had a few in my life already at 25, and you've probably been the best. You and Mr. Ferguson have been about the best ones. So they say you can always tell a lot about a person by how they treat, when they have power or when they're, when they have the ability to make people do things. You can tell a lot about them by how they use it. And one thing I can tell about you is that you're a great person. You never use anything to your advantage. You always work with people. Like Rob said, you were a mentor to me, and I'm definitely going to take everything I've learned under you and go forward in the future, because it's not just all about work, it's about having fun too. And I appreciate everything you taught me. So thank you, boss.
Mr. Parks, I just want to tell you thank you for introducing me to man laws.
So now when I'm out with my friends and I see something that just don't look right, I'm like, I know it got to be a man law against that. So I just want to tell you thank you for introducing me to man laws.
From the first day I met Mr. Parks, I remember it was a different. I remember this like yesterday. This sofa specifically was sitting right there, and Mr. Parks and Mr. Ferguson was standing like in between where that other sofa used to be. No, actually, we still had the shelves. The cubicles were still up.
Let them set it up. Let them set it up.
It was still set up. And I specifically remember me trying to get a job to work for student activities, and I had to go through Ferg, and Ferg was like, well, this is going to be the new assistant director, so you go through him. And I was persistent, trying to get a job, and Parks worked with me. And even though I'm not even, I don't qualify for financial aid, so I was working through state aid, and it was to a point where they were looking for student workers and not even state aid students. And he got me a job here, and I can never forget that because, I mean, I could still, you know, be going back and forth, but he worked with me so much because I stayed persistent with him. Ever since that day, I didn't look at you, you were my boss, but I could look at you more as a big brother because that was more like, even though it's a big age difference, you took care of us like we was like you was my big brother, and your aspiration, your energy, everything you bring to the job. I remember it was times I come out of class pissed because I got a C, and you would just crack a joke, and I forget like I even had that C, but it made me want to get an A. Like your energy, everything that you brought to the table, like your professionalism, down to your jokes it was A game, and I'm happy. It's sad to see you go, but I'm happy that you're making bigger moves because not only, you know, is it a big step for you in your life, but it makes us as young men realize that if you can do it, we can do even better than what you're doing. And you're just a leader, and we supposed to follow your steps, as well as Mr. Ferguson as well. So I appreciate everything you have done for me per se, and for the university. And I wish you could stay, but I mean, like I said, you're making big moves, and I'm happy. I'm happy for you.
I'm not gonna say much because I'm a crybaby, but I just want to say thank you for being you. And when I was very persistent because I didn't want you to split us up, and she was already working in the game room, I just thank you for giving me the opportunity and showing me different things and different lessons and different rules about men. And that really stuck with me and helped me get through something personally in my life. So I just want to thank you for everything, and I know that you will make a difference in other young people's lives.
Mr. Parks. Out of all the advisors I've ever had in the organization, you are by far one of the best I've ever had. I had an amazing time working with you in PHC. I'm glad I got to know you as a person, as well as a businessman. I'm not gonna lie, when I got your email, I was very hurt. And I was at a loss for words, and I was devastated because I felt as if I really just got to know you. And you leaving, and it was just like, wow. It just happened so fast. But I do respect that you're moving on to bigger and better things, and I wish you all the best. I'm glad to have known you. I'm glad that you became a part of my life. I know that each day that you were here, I can always walk out in a better mood, especially when I have my bad days. And you will truly be missed. But I want to say it's a goodbye. It is a see you later. I hope to see you again in the near future. And I wish you the best of luck.